Hello, my name is Giselle and this is Vybechecktarot. We are doing a reading on the current energy, whatever wants to come through, love and relationships and potential influences, career and finances, health and well-being. Keep in mind the cards are not gender specific. Feel free to flip the messages and place energy where it fits. Stay till the end because I will be pulling a card to provide guidance on how to handle the situation. This is a general reading, so use your intuition to guide you. The reading is a tool. Please know you have free will and these messages are meant to liberate you and help you along your journey. Always prioritize your peace. If a situation disrupts it or raises doubts in your gut, let it go. As I'm shuffling your cards, my beautiful Cancer, I'm getting the message of you came here today to figure out what direction to go. You seem a little bit discouraged. There's a lot of doubt in your mind, and you're trying to figure out which way to go. Okay, let's begin. Never-ending story in reverse. Chaos and conflict. Magic in reverse. And message in a bottle in reverse. What I'm picking up on this energy is you lost your hope and your faith in the outcome of something of high importance. You're no longer trying to focus on it. You're letting go of the conflict in your head and the chaos that continuously has you awake on the situation, whether it's be relationship, love, opportunity, legality. I want to say it's related to love, but let me just pull another card just to verify. Yeah, this is in regards to love. And I want to say it may possibly be Cancer to wanting more in your life. At this time, you're feeling a little bit out of touch with yourself. You're wanting to understand what you need to do in order to make yourself whole again. Your love language is gift giving. Whatever gifts you've exchanged or given out, as of yet, they haven't been given with the purest intentions. It was for, and forgive me, I'm just the messenger, but it was for personal gain. It wasn't purely given out of love. It was for personal gain, whether that be, I'm not even going to touch that subject, but if the message is for you, you know what I'm talking about. When we come over to imagine in reverse, you're no longer allowing your intuition to guide you. You are blocking out that intuitive grace that usually stopped you from doing things that you know were not the greatest of intentions. This type of direction has caused a lot of chaos and conflict. Chaos and conflict in your work environment, in your relationship environment, whether that be friends with benefits or friendship or solely co-workers. Whatever the case may be, it has caused a lot of dust that has not settled yet. There is a lot of changing colors. You seem to be adapting to different people words, having you come across as being manipulative and being a referee, playing all sides. Even though that's not your intention, that's the way that it's coming off as. And it's leaving you very broken and exhausted. At this time, you feel very isolated. You feel like you've been trying to do nothing but help, but in essence, it's backfired. And you're tired of being in that never-ending cycle, that never-ending story. You're no longer appeasing people. Now you're just doing what's best for you, and now you are calling in your power, and you're taking it back, and you're just gonna start doing what makes you happy. You're no longer placing your happiness on a side burner to appease others. We have blessed in the limbo and breathe in the limbo. So there may have been a situation in love that you recently decided to end based on the hardship it was causing you mentally. You felt like you were constantly unaware of what was going on in this person's life. They had you on a roller coaster. You were found picking up the pieces. You were often in your head. You were just so into this person, that you allow this type of behavior to continue and continue, almost like a revolving door. They would leave, they would come back, they would leave, they would come back, and you would allow it just because of the way that you felt for them. But you've taken some time and you finally let that situation go. You're taking a deep breath. You finally have a chance to look at things for what they are. And you understand that this person came into your life for a reason. They've given you a lot of lessons. They've humbled you. And they've definitely taught you what love isn't. What else for my beautiful Cancer? Okay, we have no place like home. And we have building blocks. So absolutely, you are starting to build your future again from scratch. You're starting to reorganize the things that belong in your life and removing the things that no longer have a place in your life. You understand the meaning of a peaceful life means a peaceful mind. And there's no place like you trusting yourself, you having that superpower of being calm. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Oracle. We have stars. We have the Scorpio in reverse. We have the Lion. And we have the L. So with the Lion, this is a fair and just outcome. This is someone that prides himself on authority, overcoming difficulties, and also runs a lot on ego. So I'm sorry to say this, my beautiful Cancer, but there's been a lot of ego involved in your endeavors. Spirit is really asking you to let that go, to move forward outside of your ego-based mentality. This is somebody that sees through the BS, right? They're wise, they're aware, they know what's going on, and they explore the unknown. For whatever reason, you have took a step back, and you're focusing on your true peace. Whatever this past relationship, this most recent one that you ended, or that they ended, I'm not sure who took a step back, place energy where it fits, you decided that it's time to love yourself. It's time to fall in love with yourself and to experience true peace because you deserve it. This person could have been someone that was very passionate, very focused and determined, very sexually possessive. And they were someone that was very resourceful. But at the same time, they had your mind going through a whirlwind. I mean, let's just stop for a second and focus on that fire sex. Like, I get it. However, it was the ups and downs that were just turmoil to your life. There was more downs than ups, and that was a touch and go for you that was just troubling to you. They were somebody that you saw that was very sexy. Their eyes can speak a million words. They understood how to manipulate you. They understood how to pull your strings. They knew exactly how to get what they wanted from you at any given point. And that left you feeling like you were not on top of your game anymore. That made you feel like you were not the lion. You were not the king of the jungle anymore. You felt like you had all the skills, but you just could not use them against this person. This person almost had you in a daze. And there had to be a tower moment. There had to be some kind of breakthrough, something that pushed you to let this go. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. So it may have been an earth sign or the energy, the clock, and we have the whip. Okay, so this could have been, like I said, an earth sign, someone that is stable, however, very stubborn, very possessive, physically and sensually strong, but they were very up and down in their energy, and that was something that really just took you out of a loop. There was some type of timing for you that was extremely important because there was no longevity. Although this person was in your life for a very, very long time, there wasn't consistency for a future. It was just always up and down. But again, because this person fulfilled your sexual fantasies, I mean, they repeatedly drove you crazy sexually. And a lot of it was angry sex on your end. after an argument or after tension, you guys just went into this intensity of a sexual escapade. There's really no other way to put it. And this person, wow, Cancer, they drove you wild. Just the way that they looked, the way that they licked their lips, the way that they looked at you during sex, it was just an intense experience. Okay, I'm going to jump out of that energy and continue going. We have the woman and the moon. Yeah, you were always trying to figure out what was going on with them romantically. You're always trying to recognize what they wanted, what they needed, because you've always seemed like you couldn't give it to them. You were always falling short. This was your love interest. This was someone that just drove you wild on every aspect, had you in your head. So you decided to take a step back and reclaim your peace. What else do we have for my beautiful Cancer? Come to the edge. Unfinished symphony and time for a nap. Okay, so you took a leap of faith with this person. You gave them chance over and over and over and over again. It almost kept on replaying like an unfinished song, something that you could not reach the end. Or again, you had those really high highs and those really low lows. But you just couldn't get it to get off the floor. You couldn't get it to turn into something permanent, to turn into something tangible. It always left you feeling exhausted. Always left you feeling restless. So now, Spirit's telling you it's time to rest. It's time to pull back that energy and focus on you. Fireworks and Goddess of Love. Yeah, you two had this passionate chemistry, whether it was lust, desire, it just was exhilaration at its finest. It was explosive hot sex. This is someone that in the exterior, not behind closed doors, because behind closed doors all bets were off, but to the public, this person was charm, was beauty, was just a pleasure. But behind closed doors, this person was very, very lustful, very, very hot and explosive. Just completely a different person. I'm going to pull some cards from the unset messages just to see where their head's at. And so we have, I spoil him with my daddy's cash. I stalk your social media. I purposely flirted with him to trigger you. I feel like he's pulling away from me. Are you desperate to join us in the bedroom? Yikes, Cancer. So this person is really trying to trigger you. Now that the relationship is over, they are really trying to test your patience. They're trying to test to see, is it really over or do you want to come back? In addition to that, they're using someone else to lure you back in sexually, which is, I don't even know how to explain that. I mean, if this is your reading, you would know, but this is something you had to let go because there might have been a third party, and now this person is dangling this relationship in front of your face, and even going as far as asking you if you want to join. And in addition to that, they are taunting you, saying that they spoil them. And on the separate end, they are stalking your social media, and they're taunting you, saying that they're doing it purposely, just to trigger you. So this is not the best type of relationship, and I'm really truly glad that you pulled away. And they're feeling that because now they're saying, I feel like he pulled away from me, which they are absolutely 1000% correct. You did pull away. You pulled back your energy. You pulled away from this toxicity. You weren't going to allow this type of behavior to go on any further. I'm going to pull one more card for you before I let this reading go. past, you felt powerless. Now you have control over your current circumstances and the choices you make. So to wrap that all up, you did feel a temporary sense of powerless. I'm going to pull a card from the animal deck, and what fell out was the lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. Spirit is reiterating that keep your head up. Don't allow these past circumstances or these individuals trying to trigger you, don't allow them to affect you, where you feel like you have no control, where you feel like you have to put your head down. Keep your head up. You got this. And there's so much better for you going forward. Oh, okay. We have flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Absolutely. Seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Elephant spirit. Learn from the past. Absolutely. And hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. So maybe putting that trust back into yourself, getting to know yourself again, embracing the in-between of, yes, you're mourning this connection, but at the same time, you want something better, and you're willing to let go and move forward. You're learning from your past, absolutely. You're no longer that person allowing this type of behavior to continue, allowing this toxicity in your life. You're moving on. And I really, really love that for you. Closing on that note, may your path glow and the energy guide you towards clarity and fulfillment. Always, always prioritize your peace. If a situation disrupts it or raises doubts in your gut, let it go. Please know that you have free will, and these messages are meant to liberate you and help you along your journey. Until next time, stay radiant, my beautiful Cancer.